everyone. It's been a while since I filmed and I decided to come back with a haul. I have been buying a lot of makeup recently and I have a lot. I have more than I thought I had. So my original plan was to film skincare plus makeup haul, but that will be just a little bit too much, so I'm gonna do that in two parts. So today I'm gonna do the makeup part. First item that I have is the Milani Prime Shield Primer that is supposed to mattify and minimize your pores. I honestly do not use primers, so I don't really know why I bought it. I used this particular one a few times, but I didn't really see that much of a difference. When you put it on and you have it on your skin by itself, yes, it looks like your skin is more smooth and it does look like your pores are smaller, but once you apply foundation on top of it, then that effect kind of sort of disappears. Like I said, I don't know why I bought it because I don't use primers. I just bought it because it looked cool, I guess. It's like a sleek black little design, so that's what got me on this one. Next items are going to be the foundations that I've been getting lately. I have a few to show you. I'm gonna start with the one that is getting a little bit of heat lately. Not the foundation itself, but the brand itself, and that's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I was unaware of everything that is going on. I don't really follow it at all. I was watching somebody's video and they mentioned something about them, like they're not gonna use them anymore, something like that. And I was a little bit confused as to why, and then I started Googling what is going on and I found out why. But I did not know that when I bought it. I do like this foundation and I will continue using it because I'm not gonna throw away that amount of money. I am not going to repurchase it because I'm not gonna support somebody that is an asshole. The second foundation that I got, and I wore it only a few times, is the Maybelline Dream Cushion foundation. I had the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion as well, and I feel like this one is way better. I feel like there's more product in this one than the other one for some reason. I like the coverage that it has. It has like a light to medium one, and it's a very light foundation. I just wanted to see how it was. It's not a bad foundation, but I don't reach for it too often. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation that I got because of Tati, and I'm glad that I listened to her. It is a really nice foundation and it's cruelty free, which is something that I've been looking for and I couldn't find. There's a fly. Fuck you. Anyways, it's been a process for me to find something that I really like, and I am actually wearing it today. I'm not exactly sure if this is my shade. I kind of just grabbed it and left the day that I was buying it because I just wanted to try it. It seemed like it would match. I'm not 100% sure. I would recommend this product. I do like it. And the price, obviously, you can't beat that. I have two more, bear with me. My next foundation is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundations. I wanted to try it because I heard mixed reviews about it. There were people that said that it sucked, that it oxidized by itself a lot, and there were people that use it a lot, so I could kind of just wanted to see for myself. So I have a firm opinion on this one. By itself, it sucks. I think it's too thick, it doesn't spread too much, and it does oxidize by itself a lot. But I tried just because I wanted to use it up, not throw it away. And I grabbed my trusted Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation and I mixed the two together. And that is my favorite combination of two foundations that I ever discovered. This is what I mostly use every single day. This one has been my favorite for a really long time and it's really hard for me to find something else that I like. But with this one, it kind of upped the coverage a little bit more. And the Maybelline one made the Milani obviously not so thick. And I always use a lighter shade of this one with the Milani because even though this is my shade, it oxidizes orange, so that kind of cancels that orange shade out. And that brings me to the Maybelline Matte and Poreless that I got, and I have 3 of these. They were on sale for less than $5 each, so I decided to stock up on them. They are all in different shades. I have 120, 122, and 125. I always mix and match. There is not a single shade that truly goes with my skin. And again, I use it with the Milani concealer, so depending on how tan I am on a certain week, then that's the shade I will use with the Milani one. I just wish they were cruelty-free, but Maybelline is obviously not. I just can't find a foundation that goes with my skin, that does what I want as much as this one. When I do, then I'll switch, but for now, this is my favorite foundation of all time. So that concludes the foundation part. I have only one concealer. It was actually one concealer but two shades, but I don't know where the other one is. That's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I have the shade 10 and the shade 20. I like this one because it's lightweight. It covers a decent amount of your circles and whatever you need to cover. It's not like a perfect concealer. My next two items are liquid highlighters, and the first one is L'Oreal True Match Lumi highlighter in golden, and the second one is Master Strobing Light from Maybelline in color light. So I did a little swatch just to show you. The gold one obviously is the L'Oreal one, and the pinkish one is from Maybelline. I like the golden one better because I feel like it's a more of an actual highlight that you could have on your skin. And the pink one, I don't believe anybody actually has a natural highlight that glows pink. What I will do, if I use this one, what I will do is I will put a little bit on the skin and then put a golden powder highlight on top of it to kind of mix together and create this nice pretty sheen. This one I like because when you put it on your skin, it gives you this soft, nice golden glow. Now, formula-wise, I think it's kind of hard to tell which one is better. I feel like the L'Oreal might be better a little bit, but I think I have to test this one a little bit out more to firmly have an opinion on it. You have to be very careful when you put them on your skin because if you put too much, then they will grab the foundation and kind of like create little patches here and there. So I go very, very, very softly with the Beauty Blender, and that seemed to help. I've been using the Physicians Formula highlighter for a really long time, and I kind of just wanted to branch out and buy something else. So I got the Milani Strobe Light highlighter in Sun Glow. That's number 3, which is golden. It has a very high pigmentation. I wasn't expecting it to be this pigmented. I'm gonna swatch it. So that's how that looks. So yeah, the pigment is pretty crazy on that one. I have it on today and I have barely any on it. To me, that is okay because it doesn't look as crazy as it could. I did go heavy-handed on this before, and I was just like, damn. Like, you can tell I had a highlight on, basically. This one is kind of like, oh, maybe it's a highlight, maybe it's just her, you know, cheeks, whatever, which obviously it's not, but that makes you think. But if you go heavy-handed, then it can really like be in your face if that's what you're into. So I would recommend it, and it's obviously at the price point you can really beat it. Now the next few items are going to be for my brow, and this is something that I use every single day. So I first go with the Milani Easy Brow Tinted Gel in the color, I'm not sure honestly, but it's like the medium brown or something brown. And I put it in on my brows first just to like create the shape and kind of lock it in place. And I do recommend it, I like it. That's the second or third tube that I already purchased of this one. After that, for right here, like the tip of the brow, the start of the brow, I use the Milani Brow Define and Fill Duo in soft brown. This part, honestly, I don't use. I didn't really know that it was there until I was playing with it. But I do use the pencil part just to kind of fill in the sparse areas right here and create that hair-like look to it. And then at the end, I go with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Soft Brown. And that's something that I have been using every single day. When I want a more heavy brow, I'll go all over. But I'm still learning how to use it. This is my first time ever buying the Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I feel like that's gonna last me a really long time. So I don't mind paying, you know, a lot for something that's gonna last me a year or something. Hopefully it won't dry out, but so far, so good. I think we're halfway. If you're still here, thank you. Now we are going to move down to loose powders. For the longest time, I've been using Ben Nye translucent powder, and I kind of like swear by it. I did run out of it recently and I wanted to try something new. I don't know why, but I did. Kind of stupid idea. So I decided to jump on the wagon and buy the RCMA powder. And I think it's garbage. I don't, either people are lying or I got the shitty batch because this is white. I only put it for under my eyes because it doesn't work anywhere else. I put it all over my face one day, the first time I tried it, and my husband just looked at me and he's like, "Why are you so pale?" Like, okay, thanks. It's white. So I don't get it. I don't get why people like it so much. When I bake it, it leaves like patches of powder on your face that you can't get off with a brush. So it just looks disgusting. The only way I have been using it that works is thanks to Desi Perkins. And that goes for only under eyes, is I take a little brush and kind of like stipple it all over the under eye area. And that is doing okay. She said that it works for her amazingly and that's how she likes to use it. I honestly don't see it. I don't know. I think I got the wrong powders. I also mix it with other loose powders just to use it up again, but I don't like it. I don't see the hype. I really don't. So after I got the RCMA and I really didn't like it, I had to go get something else. So I went and got the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder in translucent, which again, it's not translucent because why would it be? It has a little bit of a pink undertone to it when you put it on your face. It's definitely not translucent. And it also has a smell to it. It smells like perfumed, it smells like perfumed baby powder. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has that pink tint to it, like I said. And it doesn't look the greatest on the skin. This is, again, I don't use it as much. Just to use it up and not throw it away, I have been mixing it with other powders just to like make my own concoction to not waste it because I'm not somebody that likes to waste, but by itself, I don't like the way it looks on the skin. I don't like the color of it. My favorite one out of all of the ones that I recently purchased is the Maybelline one. And this one is the Maybelline Shine Free powder in the color Light. So this actually has a color to it and I was going for it. And this is how that looks. This one, it's really nice, honestly. It kind of blends into your foundation and creates this nice little silky finish to your face, like a satin silk finish. I do sometimes combine it with the other two, with the L'Oreal and RCMA, just to use the other two up, and kind of this dominates the whole concoction that I do. Whether you're mixing it together with another powder or if it's used by itself, it's actually a really nice powder. I just freaking wish they wouldn't be testing our animals. However, I am going back to the Ben Nye powder because nothing compares to it. In my opinion, that's the best one that I've ever tried. Just a quick throw it in the pile. It's a blush. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the color Party. Actually, my sister gave it to me. She bought it, but then didn't like it and didn't feel like returning it. It's like a really soft pink blush. It's extremely soft to the touch. I don't know if you are able to see the color. Kind of not the greatest at swatches. I do wear it once in a while. This is not my go-to. I wore it to a wedding on the beach where it was really hot and it stayed on the whole day. So that's another thing that I really liked about this one. And I think this is it for the face. Not done yet. Not done yet. So there will be only one palette in this entire haul, and that's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm sure you've seen it. Woo! I'm sure you've seen it. The colors are beautiful. I use it every single day. I have it on today. I always mix and match and create different looks with it, and I really, really like it. I love the quality. I love the color selection and blah, blah, blah. So that's it. And then I was thinking, like, when I run out of my favorite colors, what am I going to use? So I kind of went in, I don't remember, CVS, Walgreens, whatever, and I was looking at the single shadows from Maybelline and Rimmel. And I picked up the Rimmel color in All About the Base. And honestly, to me, in my opinion, this is nearly identical to Warm Taupe from the palette. You see right here? Yeah, they differ in like the undertone shade. This one is like more cool tone. This one is a little bit more pinky hue to it, but they are extremely similar, like really, really similar. And it's a really nice quality as well. It is not obviously Anastasia Beverly Hills perfect, but for a few bucks, like you can't go wrong with it. And then I was walking around a little bit more and I picked up the Maybelline Single Shadow, and this is in linen, which I really, really like. Again, I like to put it in like this part of my eye and kind of make it stand out a little bit more, and that reminds me of that first shade right here. This is side by side. Oops, can you even see? This is a side by side comparison of the first one to this one. Again, they're not the same, but they're really close, and honestly, the quality of Maybelline versus Rimmel is a little bit better. And this is how that looks. It's a pretty heavy swatch, but I do like it for like the everyday look. And the last one, which is nothing really to compare to the palette, but I liked the way it looked, is the Maybelline Single Shadow in Soft Pearl. And that's like a white with a little sheen to it, and I like it to use either for the inner corner or again in this area right here. I really like the way that looks. I hope that you can see the swatches. I need to get better at that, but I really do like it, and you can't beat the price, and this will last you a long time. I have eyeliners, two of which are fails, and I used it like half of a time because I didn't even finish a look. So I'm just gonna go over this real quick. This is the Rimmel 24-hour Color Precise eyeliner with like a thicker felt tip. So when you swatch it on your hand, it looks nice. On your eye, honestly, it doesn't give that pigmentation that I wish it did. So when I swatched it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really nice, but it's not. It's not. It's just, it doesn't go on your eye really. It goes more gray than black, and it's patchy. I don't like it. The second one is the Maybelline Master Precise, and it's again with that tip. I kind of wanted to, you know, try something new. This is how that swatches. This one is way more black than, what was it, Rimmel one, as you can see. But again, they swatch nicely, but on the eyes when you put it on, it doesn't look good at all. I don't like it. I wouldn't recommend it. So that's it for that. The last liner that I have, and I only bought it because of Desi, and you know, you gotta listen to Desi, is the Maybelline Lasting Drama pencil in black. It's very, very black. She did say that it doesn't transfer when you tightline. On me it did, so maybe, you know, her tightlining skills are a bit better, I don't know. But I do like it, and it's very affordable. It also smudges easily if you want to use it as a base for a smoky eye. So I would recommend it. Two more items from the eye section or whatever are mascaras that I've been trying. I'm trying to find a mascara that I really like, but I can't find anything. I bought the Maybelline, the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. The wand is like a very, I don't know how to describe it. Not good at it. I don't like how clumpy it makes your lashes. If you like clumps, then that's for you. Overall, the quality of the mascara itself, it's very wet, and again, it clumps up. I feel like when I use it, I have to like wave a little bit or like wipe off the excess and then use it, because if I don't, then it's gonna go all over my face. And the other one that I have, and I saved the box as well just so you can see how different the wand is the CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro Mascara, and that's how the wand looks. So you have that ball at the tip, and then it goes down in this weird little, it's a little different, I don't know how to describe it. Obviously it's not purple anymore because I did put it in the tube. It's something different, I kind of wanted to try it. The ball actually I really like because I get right in here, you know, like right in that area, get those lashes. But again, it's very wet and it can clump up easily if you're not careful. So I would recommend it. It's something different to try. So why not? And again, both mascaras are really affordable. So yeah, I wanted to give them a go. Okay, and now we can finally move to the last little section. I divided this video by sections, obviously, and that's the lips. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, so bear with me. A few more minutes. I'm going to start with lip liners, and I have 4. All are nude because I'm looking for the perfect nude. I have one from L'Oreal in the color Timeless Coral. Woo! Going to quickly swatch it so you can see. It's like a brownish pinkish undertone. I do like the formula of these as well, and I like that you don't have to sharpen them. It's just easier to use it. Now the other 3 that I have are all from Rimmel. This one is the only one that is the extendable one, and I like how different it was, the packaging. Like, it's not just flat, it's just at that angle. When you buy it, the like liner itself, it's at an angle as well, but obviously once you use it, it kind of becomes just round at the tip. This one breaks easily, honestly. So this is this one. Now it has more of a pinky undertone to it, like a pink mauvey undertone. It does look really nice on your lips, and again, it gives you that nudie pinky look. So they're so similar, but they're so different. The next one is in a regular pencil form, the next 2 actually. This one is in the color Tiramisu, and this one is in the color Wild Clover. So the Tiramisu looks like this. So that's the 3rd one right here. It's very similar to the one from L'Oreal, but still not the same. So that was Tiramisu. And last one is the Wild Clover. So those are the ones that I got. My favorite one, it has to be the Tiramisu and the L'Oreal one. I do reach for all 4 of them, and you do use all 4 of them, but those are just the 2 that I use the most out of all 4. They do sharpen, because I hate those type of lip liners, but they do sharpen really easily and they don't break off. So my next item that I have is the NYX Butter Gloss Lip Gloss, and I actually bought this in a kit of 3 at CVS for, I think, $11.99, which is a pretty decent deal. So I did some swatches just to keep this video going. The first one, which is this one right here, and that's the color Fortune Cookie. That's the first. The middle one is Creme Brulee, and the 3rd one is Madeline, which I'm wearing today, and that's the 3rd one, which is more brown. Now I'm going to move to more random ones that I picked up, and the first one is Maybelline Color Jolt Lip Paint in Tack Back Red. Honestly, I've never actually worn it before. Just bought it because I wanted to try it, but I haven't had the opportunity to wear red yet. This is how that looks. It feels like a paint when I did that swatch, it felt like a paint. So I don't know how it's going to stay. It has a very thick consistency, so I don't know how it might work, it might not, we'll see. The next one that I have is Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Blast Off. I believe that's the name of it. And that's how that looks. I have worn this one before, and it does hold and stay on the whole day, obviously, and that's the second one right here. And obviously it's a matte lip, so it dries matte. I have been eating with it as well. It stays, like 80% of it stays. Obviously the rim, like in this area right here, does come off and you have to reapply. But I do like it, and I would wear it again. I want to get more colors of it as well because I like the formula that they have. Another one that I have is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that is actually a lipstick. No, I'm sorry, lip gloss in the color Papaya. It's so pigmented and rich in color that it could be a lipstick. I like how orange, it literally is the color of papaya when you slice it in half, and that's the 3rd one right here. I do like how it wears, but it doesn't have a good long wear, if that makes sense. I wore it to work one day and it was really patchy and weird, and I had to reapply it and kind of make sure that I don't look like an idiot, especially when I talk to people. Another one that I bought is actually a lipstick from L'Oreal, and that is from the exclusive collection that they did with Eva Longoria and a few other actresses, and this is actually the Eva's nude or whatever. I like the color of it. I like how silky smooth it is, and that's obviously this one right here. It's more of like a mauve nude rather than just a regular nude. I do like the color. I don't like the way it looks on me. I'm probably just going to give it to my mom because the color, the mauve colors overall don't look that good on me. It kind of looks weird. So I am not a fan, but I am a fan of the quality of that lipstick. It's actually a really good lipstick. My other one that I bought is the Maybelline lipstick in Nude Lust, and this isn't a matte lipstick, it's just like a regular lipstick, and that is like a true nude lipstick with like a little bit of pinky undertone. Very similar when I swatch it to the one from Eva, but it's not the same. This one actually looks really nice on me. So this is the side-by-side comparison, Eva, Maybelline. Whew, a few more items. Recently, L'Oreal came up with the Infallible paints, which are the lip. I wouldn't call it a paint. It's more of like a heavier lip gloss, in my opinion. And I have Spicy Blush and Nude Stars. Those are the two colors that I picked up, and I really like them. So the applicator looks like this, which, you know, like it will form into your lip like when you apply it, you know, like it's really nice. I like the color selection that they had, and the two that I gravitated to the most was the Nude Star and the Spicy Blush. Okay, so this one right here in the middle is the Spicy Blush. Again, mauve pinky tone, but it does look nice. It doesn't look as mauve as the Eva one. And the other one is Nude Star, which is the one at the end, and I like this one a little bit more. The last items are honestly my favorite ones. I feel like Burt's Bees as a brand, it's extremely underrated, especially in the YouTube community. I don't really hear anything about them on YouTube. Nobody talks about them. They have, in my opinion, one of the best products in drugstores, and those are the stuff that I have with me right now are the lipsticks that look like this. Have like a little honeycomb design right here. I picked up 3 because I really like them. The first one that I have is Suede Splash. This is Suede Splash, and honestly, they are the best quality of lipsticks from drugstore, or actually probably high-end as well, that I've ever tried. I don't know why nobody uses them on YouTube and talks about them. They're amazing. They feel like butter. Oh my god, like it feels good to apply them to my arm right now. Okay, so let me show you the colors. The first one, like I said, it's the Suede Splash, which is this one right here. The second one is Blush Basin. That's the middle one. And the third one, the darkest one right here, is called Russet River. I love them. I love the quality of that lipstick. I love the long wear of the lipstick. I love the way they feel on your lips, and just the brand by itself. I use a lot of their skincare products, which you will see in my next haul. So I don't get why nobody talks about these lipsticks. They're so good. If you haven't tried them, go get it because they're really nice. If you stayed for the whole video, thank you so much, because it did take me a while, obviously, to get through everything. Oh, I don't know why I buy so much makeup. I honestly don't wear, obviously, half of it on a daily basis. I think it's been like a month and a half since I got all of these items that I just shown you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon with my skincare haul, so stay tuned and look out for that. Thank you so much for coming back, or if you're new, welcome. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, so I'll see you next time. Bye.